goblins and anyone else that I missed. Welcome to our grand tournament!
Huzzah!
In but a few short moments, warriors from across the land will be competing for the high honor of being the warden assigned to be the bodyguard for the Archmage's Saffandra. And I do hear that it's possible that Moldath and Vestros will also be attending, but with the guardianship of the wardens and the rest of the Magi, I think that we will be safe for now. So let's enjoy the tournament. Thank you so much.
Look at the Vestros. They are definitely in a panic.
Yes, something definitely has the mayor on edge. Nothing you can be blamed for, eh?
Not in any time for them to be able to do anything about it. Now still your tongue. The Archmagus' ears may not be sharp, but canes.
Have either of you heard? There have been rumors going about that dark creatures have been seen in my town, and that there was a fight.
I have my people looking into it. Warden Alec is actually off talking to a few wardens right now. If there's any monsters to be found, we will find them.
Looking into it. Head Warden, when you said you were taking over security,
I meant it. But this is a town, Lord Mayor. It takes time. If you like, I could cancel the tournament and Lochmere fall down.
I don't think that will be necessary, Lord Mayor. Warden Kane says he's looking into the issue, and I think we should take him at his word. And as for you, Warden Kane, don't you think canceling the tournament would just create more fear among the people?
As you say, Archmagus.
fine. I believe you. I just don't like rumors. I like monsters even less.
I don't mean to be rude, but isn't Warden Alec attached at your hip?
With any luck, he's actually looking into the rumors. He went to go talk to Warden Drake a couple of hours ago, and I haven't spoken with him since.
There are others noticeably missing as well.
Yeah, Warden Drake, Char, and Genevieve haven't arrived as yet either.
With the tension between Drake and Vestros, that might be for the best.
Are you kidding? That worries me more, actually. When you can't see a warden, they tend to be at their most dangerous.
My lords and ladies, if you would gather about, for now begins the day's grandest event, the Tournament of Champions.
Huzzah!
Huzzah indeed, yes! Once we have chosen a champion, one who has weathered the most rigorous of competition and bested the finest fighters in the land, he will be named Protector to the head of the Spirit Order herself, Archmagus Saffandra.
Huzzah!
Greetings, gentle beings of Fearfall, and from all corners of Kulane. It is with great anticipation that I look forward to the coming competition, and to the displays of great prowess from all of our warriors. Just know that even should you not be the chosen champion, I extend my most heartfelt thanks and the deepest gratitude of the Spirit Order itself to each and every one of you. Thank you.
And now, to officiate our matches, the imposing, the intimidating, the incomparable Head Warden Kane.
Huzzah! Huzzah!
Huzzah!
He's a little shy.
Huzzah! Woo!
Thank you. as ever dear head warden. Lest we not forget our host, who has been so kind as to let us hold this event here in the city of Mirefall, Lord McGarry.
All right, Faire and Half an Egg. I think these people have heard enough loud speeches. What I think they want to see, what we all want to see, are the warriors of the world.
All right, are you ready to begin the first round?
Aye!
All right, thank you. Our first match will be an unseelie Fae, who has been a faithful sister of the Vanguard since its inception, Warden Finvara. Fighting a young warden who is seeking to emerge from the shadow of his infamous namesake, Warden Garahel.
Garahel, is it? I thought beside Garahel the Great, he was a legend on the battlefield. You have a lot to live up to.
Well, I hope to prove myself in combat against the great Finvara.
That's cute. They really expect me to fight a child slain at being a warden.
You were saying?
All right then, have it your way. Not so tough now, are you?
That's all right. I like a challenge.
Maybe you're a little more like Garahel than I thought. He liked to play dirty too. You may be like your namesake in certain areas, but in others you are lacking. You were saying.
We have a winner.
Our second match features an unchivalrous elf who is not afraid to fight dirty, Warden Durian. Fighting an undercover warden who is ready to do a deadlier dance, Warden Elenial.
So, Elenial, it has been a while. You look lovely as when last we were together.
You appear in fine form as well, Durian. But we all know that it is not appearance, but rather skill that will determine the champion here today.
So true. I hope I may rise to the occasion.
Huzzah!
Do you remember how to parry my thrusts?
I remember your thrusts. They were sloppy and off-center.
That was fine. Are you finished?
Oh, Durian. I thought you would remember. I like to finish on top.
Oh, wait.
Our best moves were never on the field. But you were never my only opponent.
To the heart.
Huh. Are you giving me a target?
Wait. I'm not yielding. It was always yours.
Oh,
Is this my new target?
I was always yours.
Huzzah!
Sorry, love.
Oh!
Oh. The healers.
Yes, we have a winner. Well struck. Gordon. Make sure he leaves a bit ambiguous, but a joy to watch. I laughed, I cried, only a little. Our next match, taking a rare break from the proving grounds and the pit of justice to show us all how she earned the name Giant Slayer, Warden Fiona Kudeli.
Huzzah!
Will be facing the Warden's Quartermaster, here to show off his weapon skills and fashion sense, Warden Don Horatio de Don Flores.
Huzzah!
Wait, you're fighting with that? It's just a bit small. You sure you wouldn't rather have a staff or a stick or something a bit bigger? You know, I've had many men tell me that and they were always lying. You're quick. Not necessarily a good thing.
Ooh.
Personally, I always liked strength myself. Come on.
He has got the first cut.
It won't get another.
Oh. Well, seems you now have the advantage.
Yeah, it looks that way, doesn't it? Good. Right, doesn't it?
Always the thing. Why do they always go in the face?
Makes it look prettier.
Aww.
That's not always enough.
Do you yield? Good! I like it better that way.
We have a winner.
Huzzah!
They say the pen is my dear. Now there may be a saying about the fist and the head. Our final first round match features a dangerously deceptive unseen warden who prefers to stand as the wood against steel, Warden Belen.
Huzzah!
Facing a rare spawn of
warden. Ah, Valen. I've heard a lot about you and your twigs. You don't actually plan to fight with those, do you? Yes. Doesn't the Archmage do something? Steel? I mean, what's your oath? Twigs against steel? Yes. Just because I fight with sticks does not mean I will not win.
Come on, brother.
I'm here today to make sure the proper warden is given the position, not some untrained and unfit youngling like yourself. How noble of you. I thought so. Not so untrained now, am I? One hit does not equal a win, especially a weak one at that. That. Your father was a great warden. Anger got the better of him, as will yours. He needs more training.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us give one more applause for all of our first round combatants. Huzzah! Now, are you ready to begin the semifinals? All right. Let's welcome back to the field Wardens Finbara and Dorian.
Ah, the beautiful and talented Farah. I get to fight you.
Yes, that you do get the pleasure of fighting me. But you have decided to fight me with a stick.
Fighting staff. Care to taste it?
No.
Yield!
Not in your treasure!
Yield!
Never!
Shouldn't have done that.
No. You shouldn't have.
One, we have a winner. Two, Wheeler. I think you have magic.
Alrighty. Let us give one more round of applause for the wondrous feats of martial prowess we have seen today. Huzzah indeed!
His crimes. This one in particular accusing me because he cannot lash out at my bodyguard.
Enough! Stand forth and surrender your staff, wizard!
Warden Drake. Stand down.
That's right, dog. Yield to your master's call before someone has you put down.
Oh, it is too bad it was your brother that died. At least he would have put up a fight.
For once you've done your duty, Vestro. So back away.
That disgrace you call a warden accuses me of murder in front of everyone and then attempts to kill my charge? No, his life belongs to me.
him up.
Look at this. These are the kind of people we depend upon to protect your lane. These are the people we've entrusted with the well-being of the common man. Drunkards and murderers and people who believe themselves to be above the law.
We don't simply execute people, Mage. We have laws, and the warden will be tried by them.
Your laws, Head Warden, your rules. Secret trials and secret courts. Whisking your favorite son away to be quietly slapped on the wrist, instead of here, in front of the people. You are far too like the Archmagus you lackey for. Secrets and lies.
Magus Mordath, are you quite finished?
I will not be silenced, Archmagus. This is the last indignity I will endure.
The warden will be tried for his crimes. Now calm yourself.
And what of your crimes, Archmagus? What of your crimes against the people? Will you be tried as well?
What crime?
I'm talking about your lies. The secrets you've been keeping from all of us. I'm talking about this little farce of a competition. Wasting our time, blinding us with bread and circuses, while you go about your true agenda. Oh yes, my dear Archmagus, you know full well of what I speak. That magic itself is dying, and you've been doing nothing about it.
That's not true.
Of course it's true. There's something wrong with the weed, the source of all of our power for some time. Our magic has failed us at key moments, and you have known all along.
I suspected that there was something, but I didn't know.
More lies! Of course you knew. Of course you were aware. After all, who is closer to the source of power than the very Archmagus herself? If you claim not to have known, then you are either lying or worse. Incompetent, and therefore not fit to be Archmagus.
Enough!
And look, another of the Archmagus' own inner circle here to...
Gillette!
Ah!
I said enough! You evil, conniving little worm! Let the warden go. What were you thinking running off too deep before the killer was done?
The tournament was in full swing. I had to stop Mordath.
Oh yes, stop me from what, you mewling brat? From having false accusations tossed at me? From having the truth kept hidden? Oh yes, I see what kind of people you are, and now so does everyone else.
Silence! What is the meaning of this, Magus Genevieve? The weed is sick, Archmagus, and it's all Mordath's fault.
Of course you say that. You say anything to protect your precious Archmagus.
I found him gathering other magi. He blamed you for the weave's illness, and then not only admitted to harnessing dark power, but also offered to teach them how to make use of it. He then
Lies.
sent darklings to kill me. Their weapons, their very touch is poison.
They attacked us. Drake touched one of their weapons and became tainted by it. By the gods, look at him!
Lies. A cute little story concocted by a couple of wardens, the mages, and their little pet of an animal kid.
Insult me again, little mage, and we'll see how well you throw around magic without your throat.
Charming. She's just as intent on violence as the rest of them. Look at the depths they are willing to go, creating a convoluted story just to keep us from the truth. Which is more likely? That I have been cavorting with dark powers and am single-handedly bringing about an end to all magic, or that they are simply trying to cover up for a weak warden and an incompetent Archmagus.
The healer can confirm that the poison in our bodies came from darkling blades, Magus!
And then there are the mages you spoke to this afternoon, who will confirm what you said to them. Also, let's not forget the gauntlet you now wear,
Ah!
which allows you to control dark magic.
Well, it really is quite adorable the way you all came together to thwart my dastardly underhanded plans.
Wardens! Arrest the Magus.
Not quite. If only I had the foresight to have thought of some kind of backup plan. Consider this my one and only warning to you and the people of Mirefall. Follow us, and I will town one little smoking blotch on the landscape. Besides, I think you all have more pressing issues. Gah! Planning a funeral does take such time. Come along.
It's a darkling blade!
Don't touch them!
Will somebody get a damn healer? We need a healer.
All of you will see the power of the dark. Rise.
Damn it. Why are you bringing him back?
Nothing can kill us. We will kill you.
Boo! What? After seeing anybody?